With hits like Broken Heartsville, Gimme That Girl, and Sunny in 75, Joe Nichols is one of country music's biggest stars. But this morning, he wants to share a very personal story in regards to the loss of his father and how he wants to help raise awareness about a condition called IDF. Joe joins us this morning along with Dr. Marilyn Glassberg. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So happy to have you both on the show this morning. Joe, let's start with you. Tell me about this Breathless campaign you are a part of. And, what's the message? What's the goal? Why'd you want to be a part of this, Joe?
Well, the campaign, Breathless campaign, focuses on a disease called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which is, in short, IPF. But it's a campaign to raise awareness, through the website, breathlessipf.com, awareness to the disease symptoms, treatments, and I think it's very important because up till now we haven't had a lot of information. To give you a little history on why I'm involved, my father passed away in 2002 of IPF, and it was misdiagnosed for years and finally correctly diagnosed in 2000. So there were a lot of years of not knowing anything and finally finding the answer, which is IPF, which is very terminal. And since, when we heard his diagnosis, we had no idea what IPF was, never heard it before. And since his passing away, we've always searched for a meaning, searched for some kind of answers, some kind of cure, treatment, anything. And finally, here we are 14 years after his passing away. There's finally purpose in my life, in regards to him. So I'm thankful that there's finally information out there, and recently there's some more treatment. There's some new treatments out there. And so that's kind of a brief synopsis of what I'm doing here and what we're doing here. And like I said, the Breathless campaign has been very, very good to me and allowed me to have a platform to share my story.
Yeah, so doctor, is Joe's story similar to what you hear on a daily basis? Is this something you hear quite a bit where it gets misdiagnosed and it just seems there's a lot more questions, or at least back then, than there are answers? What's your message?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, the delay in diagnosis is the biggest problem. When patients develop these symptoms, as Joe describes for his dad, Mike, the dry cough, the shortness of breath, the chest discomfort, they need to see a doctor early and be referred on to a lung specialist, a pulmonologist like myself, who can accurately diagnose this disease. It mimics so many others. The symptoms are nonspecific, so patients will get misdiagnosed. And so they really need to have a series of tests done to accurately make this diagnosis. We can help them now.
Well, and I know there's a website you've been sharing where you would have sent people to get more information. Is that the best place, to start?
Breathlessipf.com, which will have all the resources as well as discussion of what can be done with, with the scarring of the lungs. Their oxygen is impaired. They can get supplemental oxygen. They can go to pulmonary rehabilitation where they learn some strategies, and they can take cough suppressants. So like your dad who coughs so much, they can actually have that cough taken care of. And most importantly, since 2014, we have approved treatments from the FDA. All of that information is available on breathlessipf.com.
All right. Well, hey, Joe, we can't let you go without getting a little update on you. And I think it's just so awesome that you're putting your own story out there to help others. And, of course, that's how you make your living, and why people love you is for your story and your songwriting. Are you in the process of writing some more hits right now? I know you're going on tour in, Canada?
That's right.
Soon, right?
I'm writing a lot, writing for the next album. We're almost done with this album currently. So as we complete this album over the next probably month, 6 weeks, we'll be getting ready for our tour to start in Canada, like you said, mid-April-ish. And we'll finish out, after hitting every state in the Union, we'll finish out somewhere probably in the middle of November, maybe early December. So going to be a very busy year, and hopefully this record's done pretty soon. We'll have a new single out probably within the next 6 weeks.
I was just going to ask, so that's when we can start to hear new music?
Well, the single, we'll have one out in probably 6 or 8 weeks, and the album will probably be late third quarter, early fourth quarter. So somewhere October, maybe November even.
Okay, awesome. Well, we look forward to it. Thank you both so much for taking some time with us this morning, and thank you for raising awareness about this. Hopefully we can help some families this morning. Thank you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We, of course, will put more info on our website as well, fox4morningblend.com.
The movie Spotlight shines its dark light on the dark recesses where the truth was hidden. Up next in this week's Out Now, our certified movie critic is here with her take on the movie Spotlight.